I was sitting in my sister's basement with my husband and 3 children with no source of income, no clear plan, and no network to build on. And then I asked myself, Tega, what have you done? Hi, my name is Tega, and at the age of 42, I uprooted myself and my family, and we moved all the way across the world to the United States to start all over again. So for context, let me tell you a little bit about myself and my life in Nigeria. In Nigeria, I owned my own business. I was in the hospitality business, which I enjoyed doing, which I learned a lot from. And my skills and everything I know about entrepreneurship comes from all the years of running my business. By all standards, we were a comfortable Nigerian family living in the middle of bustling Lagos State in Nigeria. I had staff that worked for me. I had people who worked for me in the house and in the office. I decided when and if I wanted to go out or not. I had opportunity to travel when I wanted to travel. So I really had no complaints. Life was awesome. So the question now is, why did I do it? Why did I uproot my family for what seems to be like a good life and move all the way over to the US? For most people, you ask, why are you immigrating to a different country? It's about the children. I feel like this is going to be the best for my children. That's what most people say. But I'm going to be honest with you and tell you right now, that was not my personal case. I didn't relocate to the US because I felt like this was going to be better opportunity for my children, or this was going to be good for their future. I'm not saying it's not. I mean, it's most likely is going to be by God's grace. That was not the reason for my immigration. I immigrated to America because I had a vision for myself that was bigger and better than what I thought Nigeria could offer me. At 42, I honestly believe that I was just starting and the sky was my limit, and I felt like the next place that I needed to go to achieve that vision and goal that I wanted to was in the US. My answer right now might sound very selfish to you, and it probably is. Actually, it is. But on this channel, you will only get real talk and honesty. After arriving, if you have immigrated to any other country, you know that the excitement dies off really quick. After a week or two, everybody has adjusted to the new norm and everybody's thinking, what's next? And that's exactly what I was thinking. In time, I did get a job and I started to make some money. But it didn't take very long for me to realize that getting paid for my time was not going to get me to where I wanted to be. The goal and the vision that brought me all the way from my home country to the US was not going to be achieved by selling my time for money. And so that set me back on my entrepreneurial track, which of course is my first love. And so after 7 months of being in the US, I have registered my business, I have done all the paperwork, and I am on track to start to get my first clients. And this gives me so much joy because finally I feel like I'm on the right track. 7 months later, we have our own space. The children are working and going to school. I have 2 adult children who are settled, working while going to school. I'm doing great. My husband is loving it. Everybody is settled. And I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Finally, I'm on a mission to build a business in this country and bring to it all the things that I learned for being an entrepreneur in Nigeria all those years. And I'm inviting you to come along on this trip with me on this journey. Thank you for watching. If you've watched the video up to this point, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you again in my next one. Bye-bye.